All right, it's the last chance here, the last qualification, and we have 4 players, but only one of them will accompany Feed, Carl Jr. and Ratchet into the grand final. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 4th qualification of the Games Assembly 2021. It's the final before the grand final. And how this works here, the players who have survived all the remaining or the prior steps, Pack has won semi-final 2 ahead of Tween, and then we had Razer and Massa who were in semi-final 1 and we're finding their way through for that into this one here. So they have made it, and now only 1 spot is being distributed among the players, among the first person, and we are playing in cup mode. Again, we're playing in cup mode with a point limit of 120 and 5 rounds on each map. And of course, you have to get in that first position or to get yourself 10 points. Second will get you 6 points, and then third, 4 and 4, 3 points. So Nightbot with the perfect timing there, I think, as I was explaining the format. But definitely something you have to consider, that the point limit is 120, so it's taking a little bit longer, but also that you have to win one more round if you have reached that 120 points barrier. We're gonna start with Obscuritas, and we have one more beforehand to let players warm up and load in, and also to just prepare yourself mentally. And then we have 5 live rounds on each track. Obscuritas, the WR on this track is a 1 minute 0.3, a 1 minute 4.3, something like that. I think a 34. And I'm not sure who has occupied or who has that time, but we see already Pack making a mistake. So Pack, definitely one of the fastest players in here, has made that mistake. We see Tween and also Pack, which is their first appearance on that map. So this is definitely not good by the not that bad for them. So they are ready, as you can see. Also Massa and Razer, which is their second and maybe even more appearance. Razer was joining in on every grand final here that we've had on all the qualifications. He got himself second, and 4th, I think. And now he is ready and maybe can make it. As we see Massa currently leading here, 0.13 of a second ahead. And I think Massa is also on a quite good time. This could be a 104 high. The Razer has to release, not making a mistake here. He just has to save that second position. So let's see Massa here. What time is he doing? Looking good for him to be a 104, a 104.81. Not the fastest time, but also not the slowest one. So definitely not the worst time here for Massa. Razer on second, Pack on third, and then we have Tween after a mistake on P4. Yeah, Iona, this format is really weird in this way, but you cannot do anything against that. And let's go ahead here into the second round. As I said, 5 rounds on each map. So let's take a look here. Tween with the best start. Tween with a very good start here, and he goes into the lead by 0.06 of a second. So this is definitely a good start here. Massa has made that mistake, so Massa is out on this round here. Pack with a good line. He overtakes Tween and also overtakes maybe his teammate Razer here, but Razer with a tiny tad more speed, so it's even between them. However, Pack is going for that outside approach, has accumulated more speed in this sector, and also here he will go for the speed, as you can see. So Pack now in the lead. Pack versus Razer here for that next 10-pointer here on this racetrack. The question is, can Pack hold that first position, or is Razer going to make that? Because Razer's endings were pretty good, but I think both of them are on definitely good racing times. But Pack again going so wide there. Look at the speed that Pack has accumulated here. That is crazy to see, and it's very close between them. Who's going to get first position? It's Razer versus Pack. Pack with a little bit more speed, but it's not enough, and Razer will take it with a 0.56, and Pack is getting second with a 0.59. Okay. Oh my god. So Pack with a very good time there, but Razer is winning this one. And now Razer really wants to take it here. I mean, he was in this final 4 times with that appearance, and now he can make it. He can make it now, but of course the pressure is rising with each try that you're in the final, because now he knows it's the last chance that he has, because the grand finalists that qualified through the first position in the qualification, they have guaranteed 200 euro if they are making it. As we see Tween making a mistake, so Tween not with a very good start here into that grand final, and currently he is on P4. As we see Razer and Massa currently behind Pack, who's on a monster start. I have no idea what he's doing, but Pack is on a monster start. Let's follow him here, but because I think that's probably a 5x or maybe even a 4x by him. He lost it a little bit. I'm not sure if this is WR pace or not, but Pack is on a beautiful time here. Let's take a look here. What a time will that be? Can we get some pause champs in the chat? Because this is definitely a good time by Pack. It's a 104.40. Oh my god, man. What a time by Pack. Holy man. That is mildly fast. 0.40. Okay. Okay, that is 700s away from WR. So Pack, calm down. But that is definitely pretty fast. So nice time here from Pack. WR is a 0.34. And yeah, that was pretty fast from Pack. And that's why he is maybe even considered one of the best or maybe even the best tech player out there. I mean, we have seen his dominance last year where he was winning the Centauri Solo Tech Tournament and then also the From Zero to Hero competition. So Pack certainly one of the best tech players out there. Now, however, he's on P2. Massa with that inside approach. Pack again accumulating a lot of speed here. Look at that. He's again in that second position. But Tween also on a good run here after only getting himself a third and two fourth positions in those 3 rounds. Tween is now ready to maybe claim himself that 10-pointer. But look at Pack. Pack had to release though, but still is in the race. So great adaptation here from Pack, but it's not enough to come anywhere closer towards Tween. Massa is, however, in that battle for first position, but Tween is going to take it here. Tween with more speed, and Tween will get it here with also a good time with a 0.61. Massa with a 0.69 in second, and Pack with a 0.72. I mean, he released and had a bad start on P3. So very, very great times here by the Trackmania Grande players. Razer still in the lead, but it is really close here. It's really close between the players. So into the next round we go. The question is, can Tween continue that trend here and get himself another 10-pointer? That would be a nice comeback for the Slovakian, but just when I say that, it's Tween who has made that first mistake in that round. He's already 1 second behind, and Tween is dead. So Tween will not have a saying here in this round, and Pack again is on a monster of a start here. Look at that, that's again a mid 104 pace by Pack, and again a lot of speed has been generated here. So Pack, my god, this guy is really, really, really good to spectate here. And also here, a lot of speed generated by him, but also Razer is coming dangerously close, so 700th of a second between him and his teammate. So who's gonna get the better ending? Razer is coming close to 400, but not getting the upper gear, so Pack is taking it here. Nice ending from Pack. He's pressing B for boost, and Razer is not making that ending, so Pack with a 104.56, making it Tween on P2 and Razer on third position after fading that ending. So the gear really killed him there. And yeah, Pack wins another round with a 0.56. So also a great time by Pack. So into the next map we go. It's Achilles by Kiesler. And on this map, I don't know, this map really feels weird to me. This map feels weird to me. Really weird. And I don't know what we can expect here. Because it was Massa who wasn't really that strong on this map. And also, like, Razer was really good here. But also Pack can be fast. But Massa, if I recall that correctly, has made some mistakes on this map. But we're gonna see how he's performing now. Maybe it's working better for him if he has the pressure on his shoulders. Who knows, who knows. But yeah, currently they're just using the warm-up here to chill a bit, to cruise a bit. But let's take a look until the time of Pack here, because he might be on a good time. WR, okay, never mind. WR on this map is a 57.15 by Panda, who had been eliminated by Razer and Massa in the semifinal. And we had a double final situation on this particular map between Panda and Massa was claiming victory. And let's take a look how they are making it here. So good luck to the players on Achilles by Nevermind and Kiesler. And let's take a look who's taking it. Massa currently with Tween hand in hand in last position. So let's see if they can maybe go a little bit further ahead. Okay, Razer accumulating a lot of speed again, but we see Pack falling a bit behind, but still it's a very close battle here, only 700s between them, and we can see Massa, beautiful line here over that long stretch, so he can maybe make something happen here. He can maybe make something happen here going inside there. Now you don't want a no-slide here, you maybe want to neo this part, because you can easily get yourself a no-slide or catch yourself a no-slide there, but it's still very close between the players here, 46 seconds into the map, but it's actually one player dropping behind. It's Pack making that mistake, but who's getting that first position? Is it Razer, Massa, or maybe even Tween? Massa with the good amount of speed, but Razer has got it a little bit better. Massa with the left finish, and Massa risking it, and Massa pulling the Massa clown, and Massa is dead. Is he even able to finish? Yes, he is. Nice save though, but Razer with a .41 in the lead, and Massa was risking it for the biscuit there. But nice save there, I have to give you that, Dennis. So that was a cool save, but of course you're not going anywhere with that. So Razer is leading here. So double lead for M&M Gaming, as you can see. Double lead for M&M Gaming. And maybe they are extending it. Yeah, Tween is falling behind. Now Massa is the only player here left to stop Pack and Razer here to take another points, but Massa also with a mistake here, so he is falling more and more behind, getting a penalty and also a wall touch, and in that kind of speedy section you will lose a lot of time there, even though it's only a small touch. But who's getting that first position, Pack or Razer? It's Razer currently leading, but Pack can go for the attack, but it's not enough. Again, Razer with a very beautiful ending, and also look at this time here, .34 by Razer. It's .2 away from WR, so this is definitely a great time and a sick ending by Razer, claiming that first position. So 49 points for him. And guys, I would actually feel pretty sad for Razer if he's not making it. But yeah, pretty good performance thus far. 49 points for this Swedish M&M player. Then we have 44 points for Pack, 35 points for Tween, and then Massa at 33 points on P4. But currently Massa with a good start. Massa with a very good start, and maybe he finds himself in the zone. He's on a very good time here, actually. He's .12 ahead of Tween here. Make it .40 now. So Massa on a very good start. Look at the risk here. Maybe Mr. WW is striking again, and he can maybe claim himself a first position and a good time here, because this is definitely a good time from the Berlin International Gaming player that he's on right now. So let's take a look. Is he making it or not? It's looking really fast for him. Massa is risking for the biscuit here. Didn't come into touch with the barrier there. Only one more drift to go for him. This could be a very good time for Massa. And he's getting a lot of speed here as well. So Massa is clocking in a sick time. Is it 2x? Maybe no, 33. So still a nice time here by Massa. Still very, very good for Massa. That's .18 away from WR. I thought that this is faster, but I think he didn't get the best second to last and third to last drift, and also the ending was quite conservative. You could have squeezed out a little bit more time, but still it is Massa winning this round, and this is definitely a fast time from him. So pretty close actually at the moment, but yeah, it's only 11 points between the players. And speaking of Tween and the word between, we have Tween leading. And also now Tween with a good start here. So I'm not sure what's going on now, but it's dead even between the players. And yeah, just when I say that, Pack and Razer wants to prove me different. As you can see, they're leading. Also Tween going so far outside there. Gets a little weird drift there and losing a lot of time. So Pack and Razer are extending their lead. So 0.09, but Razer makes that mistake. So who's getting second position though? Is it Tween or Massa? It's Tween taking 6 points. And a 0.27 by Pack. A 0.27 by Pack. So that is definitely a great time. It's 0.12 away from WR. And yeah, Tween with a 0.57. And behind that, he's a solid 0.3 behind that. My god, that is a sick time. So Pack is ready. I mean, he has gotten 13 fastest lap points on that season, but yeah, there's not +2 here on this kind of format, but still a nice time by Thomas Cole. And now let's take a look here, because I mean it's still 11 points between the players, and we are seeing the first fatality here from Massa, who has made a mistake. So he is 0.6 away here from Tween, Razer, and Pack. So again, Razer and Pack with a very good start here. And Pack is again on a roll. He's on a good time. But also, no, also Razer, look at him. He's ahead of him. So Razer might be on the next 3x here. And this is pretty high level tech gameplay here from the players. Razer also getting a good line in this section. And Pack is not coming anywhere closer. Look at the speed from Razer. And this is a great time here. A 0.27 again. What are those times, man? Holy moly. Jeez. Those times are absolutely ridiculous. Really good times. So on to the next map we go. It is Royal Cheese. Question is, can Razer extend his lead here? Is only 1 point ahead. And I think that we have one player here, down here, who's pretty good on this one. A certain someone called Tween. Tween was really good on this one. He was driving 2x, 3x regularly here. And the thing is, I'm not sure if he can keep it up here. Of course, Tween is known to play under pressure. The 3 times vice champion. He is a very good player. And yeah, definitely has one of the best mentalities in this game. Not giving up and also being happy with everything that you have. So really cool to see that he's also playing here and putting in the effort. Because on that third qualification, Tween was actually not doing that well. But now he's here in the grand final. And let's see if he can make it. Let's see what time Massa is doing here. No time. Okay. Alright, so you can see this ending here on Royal Cheese. It's really hard to do. It's a really hard ending. It's a really hard ending. And the WR on Royal Cheese is actually a 59.96 by Nod, who went out in the semi-final. Or in the quarter or semi-final? I think in the semi-final, right? But yeah, this just shows that the ending is really important, because every centimeter that you finish more to the right, you gain another 100th of a second or even more, you know. And let's see if they can keep it up here, because Massa of course has to push it, as well as Tween. They have fallen a little bit behind in the last 2 rounds, but still it is not looking too terrible for them. So let's take a look here how they are going to make it here, if they can make something happen. Currently it's Tween leading though, so he could come dangerously closer to Razer and Pack. And bear in mind the point number is 120 and not 100, so there's still a long way to go for every player here. We are halfway through, but it's nowhere near what we could see. And also Massa can still be the person who is finalist on his own if he wins a lot of rounds in a row. But currently Tween is proving us differently, and what a great time here. 1 minute 0.16 by Tween. This is very fast. It's 0.2 away. And then we have Massa with a 405, Razer with a 35, and Pack with a 33. So definitely a great time from Tween. Very great time there. I mean, this ending is just so hard to do. ending is just so hard to do, but Tween really has proven us that he is good on this map. And maybe he can do it again, but now Massa actually turns the table, and now he's on first, but he also needs that first position to stay anywhere closer towards Tween and all the other people here who are ahead of him, because now Massa is currently on P4 and makes that mistake. So Massa jumping too far to the right there. You have to do that, and Massa is dead here. Massa is dead in this round, and let's take a look how Tween is doing it, because he can still make it, and with that he can come dangerously closer again to Peck and Razer, and Tween will do that indeed. A 1 minute point 20, and then what illegal time was Massa on? Dude, Massa was on such a sick time. I have to say that. Massa was on such a sick time. But yeah, it is Tween now being 4 points away from Razer, who's still leading. And then there is Peck at 74 points. So I smell a double or triple final situation here already. But then there's also Massa, who's very, very dangerous when it comes to just like YOLOing. He can really put out a round when needed. And let's take a look if he can do it now, because he's at 53 points. He didn't get himself a lot of points in those last 2 rounds, but maybe he can do it now, because 53 rounds, 53 points, 53 rounds, of course. Man, you can maybe feel that I'm casting for 9 hours already, but 53 points for Massa is not too much, you know, but he can make it happen. But very close round. Razer now making that mistake. Now so it's Peck versus Massa, and also Tween is a little bit further behind. So let's take a look here. Who's gonna make that Peck with a better line here, but also Massa coming a bit closer though. Oh, Massa with a tiny tad more speed by the first look, but that wasn't the case. But Peck is taking it with another 2x. So great time from Peck. Massa still getting second though, and then Tween on P4. And Razer is maybe not able to finish. No, Razer is not able to finish, and this is grim for him, because with that, Tween also ties him, and this is not good. 3 points is something, and definitely 3 points that he was throwing away. So 84 points for Peck. We have a new race leader. And Tween is dead again. So Tween also only with 3 points in this round. After a great start into this map, it's Tween making a lot of mistakes. So Peck probably is in the mood here of making it happen. And maybe get it. Massa with a weird bug there. Or weird bounce. Bouncing somewhere to the left. I have no idea how this happened. But yeah, it's Peck leading. And then we have Razer on second. So Peck is winning this round by the looks of it, and also with a good time here. So let's take a look. Razer is taking it safe, and Peck with a 1 minute point 37. So definitely a great time. Then Razer on second, Massa on third though after that mistake, and Tween is able to finish. Yup, had to nail the ending. But now Peck is leading here with 13 points. So that's how far or how fast it can go. Alright, so next round is coming up here. And also the last round, if I recall it correctly. Yes, it is the last round indeed. So round 5 out of 5 between the 4 players here. We have no one who majorly was falling behind, so no mistake there in this section. But just when I say that, it's Razer who made that first mistake. So he is dead. Also Massa with the best speed here in this long stretch, where you want to accumulate as much speed as possible. So Massa roughly 0.25 behind here, make it 0.36 even. So that is definitely something here for him to catch up. But maybe someone is failing the ending. Who knows, who knows. But also Tween is really in need of that 10-pointer. So let's see. Is Tween making it? Yes, he is. Massa as well. But Tween with a 1 minute point 09. Oh my god, dude. What a time by Tween. Oh, that is pretty fast. That is pretty fast by Tween. WR is a 59.96. So, Spotlight. Ooh. Spotlight is maybe the last map of the evening for the one or another player. Pack is at 100 points, so that's pretty good for him. 100 points for Pack. You know, then that is looking pretty promising for him. But also Tween up to 88 points and second position. I mean, he was in last position for a long time here, together with Massa. And now it is Razer on third position, 84 points. He was also leading, but Pack is just being Pack and has improved here. WR on this map, I think, is a 40-something, 47, 43. Wait, no, what was the WR here? 49, the 49 by Panda, I think. Maybe the times have changed, or there are some offline times. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. But yeah, that could be the decider. And the question who joins Feed, Call Junior, and then also Mr. Ratchet into the grand final. So good luck. This is Trackmania 2020, as you can see from the stream title, from the stream game. But yeah, thank you for answering that. So let's go ahead. And we can see Massa and Tween surviving the start, as well as Pack. But it's Razer making that mistake, and Razer is falling apart here. This is not good for Razer, for the Swedish player. He's the fourth time in this final, and he didn't make it yet. So it would be devastating to see here if he's not making that. So this is not good for Razer, as he is currently 0.75 away from reaching the other players. So let's take a look here onto that battle. Massa currently in first, then we have Tween and Pack behind that, but Massa is looking really strong, only 0.1 away here, or 0.1 ahead. He is not only, he is 0.1 ahead, and also here with more speed. Tween is dead, and let's take a look how Pack is coping that ending. But Massa with a very good line. Mr. WW is clocking in probably a 7x here by the looks of it. Let's take a look onto the time from Massa. It's a 0.89. Okay, so his start wasn't that fast then, but a great ending from Massa. So 0.89 for Massa, definitely a safe time, but looked very risky in the ending. And with that, he's up to 77 points. So great performance for Massa, and maybe he can keep it up. Maybe he can keep it up, because this would be a great comeback from Massa. This could be a great comeback for him. But let's go ahead here to the next round and see who's gonna make that and who's gonna make the first mistake here of the round. As we see Pack already a little bit further behind. Also not the best line here for him, where he didn't really get himself too much speed. But this can all change in this really hard hairpin. And we see again a player making a mistake. Both Pack and Massa actually have made a mistake. And now it's Razer who is in the lead. And now Razer is really in need of those 10-pointer here. And also Tween to stay anywhere closer towards Pack. But we definitely have a very close grand final here in our hands, if Razer and Tween will continue playing like that. So Razer currently is leading, and he's extending his lead, and he will take that round here. Only one more jump is there to go for him, and he will take it. The Swedish MLM player is winning a round again with a 1 minute 0.80. So also a great time here. It's a 0.49, so it's WR, so he's 0.3 away from the world record. So now the Pack is tied up together again, at least for second, but Pack is still at 110 points because he has gotten himself that third position, and that means Pack needs one more win in order to get up into the finals mode. So good performance here by the UK player. But the question is, can he make it? No, he makes the mistake there. I thought that he didn't touch, but Pack is dead, and he will not get himself up into the finals mode here in this round. Also, 3 points would not be good for him, because Razer and Massa look really strong on this map, and currently they are declaring the 10-pointer under themselves. Tween also with a slight touch there, and he is dead. Tween also dead, and now it's Massa versus Razer. Razer is clipping the inside. Is he going for the respawn? No, he's not. Actually was able to survive that with not losing so much time. So Razer still in that second position. I was not thinking about that, but also Massa here. I think he's on a good time, actually. So let's take a look how Massa is doing it. Maybe a 0.7x. Maybe the fastest match time. I don't know. Okay, never mind though. I thought those times are much faster, but it's really killing the illusion. When someone makes a mistake, then you swap again. So you only see some turns, and Massa only with a 1 on 1.11. But still, it's enough to win this round. And with that, yeah, the match is getting tighter and tighter. So, no fast time there in this round. But maybe in this round here. Pack needs first position again. So 113 didn't really bring him too much concerning the circumstance. Now, of course, in the next round, if he doesn't get first and he gets last, he just needs to finish in third, just quote unquote. But 113 points does not change something throughout the next round. So next round is coming up. Pretty close here between the players, as we have Pack leading at the moment. Pack is ahead. And then we have Massa and Razer chasing, though. What a close round. No mistakes have been done by the players thus far, but Pack is leading at the moment. 0.14 of a second between them, and he is extending his lead. So Pack is on a monster time yet again, and Pack will most likely go up into the finalist mode and can close it out here. So Pack is through here and is finalist, but he still has to win one more round. But a 0.72 is definitely a great time here by Pack, and good luck to Pack here. He's finalist. And no mistake here, and every time below 101. So let's see, can he use his first finalist attempt or not? So last round here on Spotlight for Pack. Razer is up to 109 points, then we have Tween 105 points. But the question is, can Pack use his first finalist attempt and go up into the grand final, where he will face Carl Jr., Feed, and then also none other than Ratchet. So there's one more spot, and this spot is distributed here. So let's see, it's a very close round between the players, as Pack is still having the upper hand ahead of Massa and then also Razer. But look at the speed from Tween here, from the Slovakian player, going up into that second position. Also, Pack is really choosing a good line here, but what a close round are we witnessing here between all the players. But Pack is leading yet again. Can he win the second round in a row? And with that, going up into the grand final, it's looking very good for Pack here. Is he making that? Tween has nothing to lose. He can risk it all here. It's only one car length between them, but Pack is leading here, and Pack might take it, but Tween is leading. Is Tween taking it? No, it's not enough. It is enough. It is enough. Oh my god. Oh my god, man. Pack is fading the last centimeter of track. And with that, Tween, Massa, and Razer are still alive, and we are going to the next map. So this was a miracle, but Pack jumped too far to the right. Or from too far to the right into the finish, maybe too diagonal, but also the pressure that Tween was giving him. Wow. So, this could be the last map. And now we have a final, guys. Now we have a final. Humble Forest is probably the last map of the evening. Humble Forest. The WR is a 0.61 by Dutchy. And then we have Razer in the third position here with a 0.72. Pack was really strong on this map, so you should be dreaded by him to play against him here. But he might make it happen. He might make it happen. Let's take a look. Maybe Razer is taking it. I don't know. It will be a sick one. This is the last map, though, of the evening. So, good luck to the players. We still have only one finalist. And it's still Pack. Tween needs a second position. Razer needs to win. And then we might have a triple final situation. So good luck. Whew. Good luck to all the players here. And let's take a look who can make it. It's do or die between them. And only one person is going into the grand final and battle out for a prize pool of 3,000 euro. That is a whopping prize pool for a Trackmania competition. But currently, Razer wants to say something against that. Razer is leading and Pack is getting pressurized. So Pack is not through yet. He has to win this round. And currently, it is Pack making that first mistake as well as Razer though. So all of a sudden, tables have turned and Massa is also leading the round here. So if Massa wins 2 rounds in a row, we might have a quadruple final situation here. This is heating up more than I was expecting. But Tween with that will be in finalist. He will be in finalist because Tween... Wait, where is Tween? Tween is here. Tween is on 2nd position and he does not have to risk Massa going so close there to the wall. But this is a scenario that could well happen here. We could have a quadruple final situation. And Tween also with a nose slide here going for that safe finish. And Massa is winning it here with a 1 minute point 86. So good luck to Tween as well, having a nose slide ending. But yeah, double final situation it is. Razer 117 points. And now Massa. Massa, you have one job. One job. 110 points. If Massa wins, we have a quadruple final situation. And that would be mean the last round. But Massa with a mistake. Massa with a mistake in the first couple of turns. So he's out on that one. Razer and Pack are here. So Razer has to deny Tween and Pack the victory here. It is still very close between them. Only Tween has fallen a little bit behind, but it's only 0.1 of a second. Let's go with Pack here. Let's go with Pack and see the battle. Eminem versus Eminem. One of them won't make it into the grand final, but currently it's looking like Pack has the upper hand. And bear in mind, Pack is in finalist. It's his, I think, 4th finalist, 3rd finalist attempt or 4th finalist attempt. But look at Razer. Razer wants to make something happen here. And he does not want to go out again for the 4th time. Razer with a lot of speed. Pack also pushing it here. Tween also in the mix. What a close round is that. Razer is leading, but Pack can risk it here. Pack with more speed. Is Pack gonna make it, or is Pack gonna make that mistake? It's actually Razer getting overtaken in the ending. You got to be joking me. Pack is through and Razer gets denied for the 4th time. Oh my god, I'm out of words, man. Oh man. Jeez. My voice, man. Oh my god, man. So Razer is not getting through. He was 4 times in this scenario and he's not making it. So Pack is through and Razer has been eliminated again. So what a sick final. My god. So Tween had the chance there. My casting was a little bit wobbly at the ending. But yeah, definitely a great final, I have to say that. Yeah, Massa does not want to play for that. Dude. Can we get some claps for Razer for trying every time? Dude, Razer, you are a legend, man. You are a legend, Razer. Really, you are a fucking legend. Razer trying all over again, and he's not giving up. He's actually getting 2nd again. Razer is a legend.